Hello, everybody. How are we doing? Who do we have in the chat? Only 3 people here. Oh, dogs just got excited. Oh, I just dropped some stuff. All right. Welcome. It is Halloween. Unfortunately, I do not have any kind of fancy dress. Sorry to disappoint. But yeah, not exactly prepared. I keep dropping stuff. But yeah, we'll have a look at the charts. An evening stream for a bit of a change here. I haven't done an evening stream for a while. I usually just trade the New York Open on these live streams. But yeah, I really did want to trade today, and doing these live streams is a little bit to trade. It's a little bit difficult to trade at the same time. So yeah, I kind of prioritized taking some trades today. It's been a pretty decent day. I've been mainly trading just TPO and the theory based off of that, which I'm working on some more content. So got to get myself feeling real confident with that again in order to, well, feel happy to start explaining it and start talking about it more on streams, making sure that the win rate's there, making sure that everything is nice, everything is good, and yeah, some really good trades. So what do we want to talk about? I've got the ES on the chart today. I haven't actually been trading the ES so much. It's mainly been the NASDAQ. The NASDAQ's my baby right now. I'm currently in a short position that I know the market's closed, but this hasn't actually closed out my position yet. So I just want to see if at all possible, I would be very, very grateful if the market could just go down a little bit more just within the next 4 minutes, because then it's probably going to get auto closed. So just a bit more of a dump, maybe, although there really isn't the volume there anymore because everybody's left. So maybe I just have to accept that this is all I'll get from this little short position. I think I probably am going to have to accept that this is all I'm going to get from that little short position, actually, aren't I? It doesn't look like it's going down anymore. But yeah, no one's really talking in the chat. Who do we have? We've got Cons, we've got Wolf and Bear, we've got Christopher, Nicholas, Crypto Bolts. Anybody else in the chat, please do hit the like button on your way in if you are here. If you haven't said hello in the chat yet, do say hello. Otherwise, yeah, this is basically just a private session for those of you who are here. It is pretty quiet out there. Come on, let's get this NASDAQ moved down a little bit. Then we'll go into some of the stuff that we've had today. Been a good day, technically. I could have traded it better. Trading pumpkin futures today. Is there such a thing? I'm going to close my ExoCharts windows because I don't really use them anymore. Alright, that cleans up my window slightly. I can also, as it is Halloween, we can talk like this. Can anybody understand what it is I am saying? Pesky humans. Oh, I don't know if this is going to be wrong. Nah, I can't really hear it. Nah, it's not going to work, is it? Oh, never mind. Okay, ignore that. Elliot Patterson, shout out to the Taurus crew. Been a wild New York session. Loved it a lot. Been trading the HO index today. It's skyrocketed. HOs are on the rise. It is a bull market for dirty HOs, especially as the ground is muddy. The HOs are getting dirty, and it is certainly a bull market for the dirty HOs. Right, let's have a look at some charts, because I think I'm about to be auto closed on this. I basically just want to see where I end up for the day, but I can't be bothered to click flat and all. Not when there's a chance that it could just go and just unwind a bunch of long positions, because I'd imagine the majority of positions are long. So if we can just unwind those long positions, and just the sheer fact of those longs getting settled here should cause some selling, which would mean that my short position would end up in a bit better profit than it currently is. So let's go down and watch on the 1 minute time frame, and I just want to see it come down a little bit more. Oh, damn it, been auto closed. It's happened. That's it, that's my day over. It wasn't the best short in the world. I was short from like here. I had to ride that out, then ride this out, but overall a profitable day. And now it's unwinding those short positions. That would have been nice. Just a few ticks extra would have been real good. What time does the daily close happen? So this is the New York session close. So that is 8 p.m. UTC right now, like just 10 minutes ago. But there goes the settling period afterwards. So depending on where you trade, the CME, for example, will start to close positions for around about 20 minutes afterwards. So that's why you just tend to get a little bit of chop, and then it will reopen again at 10, or is it 9 UTC again now? It's one of them. The clocks have changed. I can't remember. This is basically what happens. So market closes here. Okay, so at this moment in time, the market was closed. And that's why we saw initially a bunch of these long positions closing. So yeah, market closes on that candle. Now we're just selling up. Everyone's just settling up their positions. There's a bit of time to get in and, well, to get out. You can't really get into anything new. And then it will reopen again. Yeah, it's still 10 UTC. So I don't know how long this will go on for. It gives you like an hour of settlement, but usually by the time it gets to like 20, the candles just stop and all of this just disappears. There's nothing really left there. So CME will shut it down in a bit. But yeah, so for today, I'm gonna start here with the Nasdaq. Raise your hands who here trades the Nasdaq, or would like to get into trading ES and Nasdaq, because that is kind of what I'm prioritizing right now for my own personal trading. We close Quant Hour, don't need it no more. Unless I just want to take some stupid trades during this, I don't know. How do you raise your hand here? You can, I don't know, just give a thumbs up in the chat and hit the like button if you haven't already. Elias, best New York session so far. It was fantastic. And our theory worked incredibly well. Incredibly well. So basically, all right, this is the daily profile. So we had some really nice rotations throughout the day. Start off here. I don't really trade this, but if we add on our sessions, our market sessions, are these the right time? Do I need to adjust these? Shows how much I'm actually paying attention. Just need to change that. Yeah, okay, we're good now. I believe that's correct. I believe that's where London opened. But anyway, yeah. Asia session, very much just that overnight short. You get a nice little pop up an hour before the London Open, so you could even call this the Asia kill zone, because that hour prior to market opening is quite an important time. Whether it is London that hour before New York opens, or in this instance that hour before London opens, you get that little bit of a reversal. You come back in testing. At the time it wouldn't have been value area low, but you're coming back in to test demand, and then as soon as London opens, you just get a real good strong move up that takes out the highs of the day. So we were watching this earlier on. When we were doing our London trading room, we were just like hanging out around here, and there wasn't an awful lot to look at because we hadn't yet taken out the highs and we were still waiting for price to go a little bit higher. Then it was on the 15-minute that we started to get some opportunities for short positions, and that was as we came. I'm going to turn the TPO off of this just for a moment because it's now that the TPO is complete, it's not really, you can't really look back at the TPO in hindsight. It is what it is. 15-minute time frame. I think it was the Nasdaq that was cleaner, to be honest. Oh, this is the Nasdaq. Here's a little gap in the chart. So looking for short positions here, and it just, there were a few times where it just kept on spiking, kept on spiking, kept on spiking, came into that supply. The ES took a little bit longer to play, well, catch up there. I got to remember everything that we were doing. It's been a long day. Let me change the session time on here. Change it to that because the clocks have changed. Yes. Okay, this is it. Yeah. So the ES we were looking at mainly, and that was taking out those highs from the previous session as we came into the New York session. Then New York session opened, and this is when it really became quite fun. So the strategy that I'm mainly trading at the moment, based off of the TPO, is based off of that initial balance. So you get your bias immediately as soon as you have that first hour of trading. So I'm going to go back over here, and we're going to look on the Nasdaq, and we're going to load back on the TPO, and we're going to go to a 5-minute time frame. And then you can see once again here, take off these, put on this. You can see the initial balance between here and here. And that is the first hour of trading. So we'll stop this being extended. And there it is. So your initial balance for New York, you had that move down into demand, didn't take out the lows, got a nice little pop back up into that order block that we had here at the start of the session, close within the upper portion of it, which immediately gives you a bias for long positions. You're at that stage expecting the low to hold, and because we closed in the upper portion, so if you had the midpoint on here, and this is what I use for my bias, we closed above that midpoint on the initial balance, you come back into demand, so you're then looking for long positions. You come back into this area. What did you have at the bottom? A real nice order block. Okay, good bounce off of that, and then it was just trending up for the entire day afterwards. Now the 30-minute profile, also really good. So once again, you can see just how you have those first two candles. You're closing that second one above the initial balance. You come down, you're testing all the way back down into those lows. You close back above, and then you get that continuation. So that midpoint of the initial balance holding as support, holding as support, holding as support. And for a lot of the day, that was actually the point of control was here. So holding as support, holding as support, holding as support. And then you get that move all the way up. And this is what we had been targeting, basically, to take out the previous day high We're really only expecting the daily highs to be taken, but to take out the previous day high because we did have a bullish bias and we hadn't taken out the lows. And then you're coming back into some nice supply here from last Friday when we had that big old dumpy day. Now I was kind of hoping we'd take out this high, come into the single prints. Didn't happen. As soon as we got that rejection, and this is actually why I took the short, as soon as we got that rejection, it was almost like a hammer candle, like a reversal hammer. You have that wick at the top. So then I was looking for a short position to take that back down. I was kind of hoping we'd come all the way down into the POC, but not enough time left in the day. And it ends up just closing like meh. Not much return on that short at the end of the day. And again, here you can see just those wicks at the top, which give you an indication that, okay, the buying is kind of done here. Very, very similar type of setup here on the ES with that previous Friday New York session acting as nice resistance there. And then it starts to roll over again here. Once again, if we'd had more time in the day, I would have targeted that point of control for it to come back into balance. But you end up with like some, very much like yesterday, right? You can't reach any higher and then you just come back into balance, but you're not back in value area. You haven't tested the point of control. There just hasn't been enough time. So I think Asia session, we can then be looking for a move down and ultimately looking for that like 4192, that New York session open during the Asia session, if anyone would like to trade that. So yeah, there's a bit of waffle on the NASDAQ for everyone. I can't even remember. It's so hard to remember all of this stuff in hindsight of what I've been trading, because I've been taking some like random scalps alongside all of that. And yeah, we're like looking at one session on 30-minute time frame and my brain is absolutely fried because I've been trading all day and I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. But anyway, you get the idea. A nice session, another example of the initial balance holding as an extreme for the day. Now, this didn't happen on the ES yesterday, but it did happen on the NASDAQ. I do prefer trading the NASDAQ right now. I am preferring the NASDAQ at the moment as my favorite thing to trade, basically. So yeah, if anyone, like, I'm going to carry on. If you're looking at real good support, like 14,280, basically, I think now that we've come up here, we'll see how it goes overnight. If there's a little SFP of this tomorrow, I think we can be targeting short positions. Tomorrow is FOMC. So it is tomorrow, right? Or am I still absolutely brain fried? Is it tomorrow? Yes, tomorrow is FOMC during the session. So this initial balance thing tomorrow, forget it. All right, you're going to get volatility during the session. It's unlikely that that we're going to get an extreme of the day on our initial balance. And news days don't tend to work out as well, but for today worked out really, really well. Should we look at Bitcoin? I don't know what Bitcoin's doing. Sorry everyone who doesn't care about legacy markets, but at the moment that's where the money is, and I follow the money because the money isn't in streaming for me right now. I wish it was. I wish I didn't have to trade like most of the crypto influencers that can just like rack up a load of profit and don't have to trade. But I do have to trade, so I have to follow the money. And it's the NASDAQ where I'm making or losing the most money right now. Yes, BTC, please. Yep, sorry, before anyone else leaves, rage quits the stream. Yeah, Bitcoin. I'm really liking just traditional analysis at the moment, if you can't tell already. Market profile, 30-minute time frame, just watching the candles and just trading based off of the candles. So we've actually just taken our initial balance high here. So this is interesting. So we hadn't done that earlier. This was something that I was going to cover when we started this. So this is our high of the day, has just been swept. Okay, so we took out the previous day low. When I started the stream, we were like here, and I was gonna talk about the fact that you have 30-minute order block up here. Okay, with a nice midpoint within that wick. What we also have up here is the value area high of this like entire composite, I guess. So we have just been trading. This is since the pump. Okay, so we have the pump, the big old pump, the start maybe of the new bull market back here last Monday. So for a week we've just been trading within value, just consolidating. If we turn on, I don't use this much, but our developing value area, developing point of control, we can see how we've just been remaining within value almost the entire time. Okay, so you have that little move outside of it that happened last Friday, but basically value area low holding as support, value area low holding as support, POC holding as acting as resistance, little internal lows, POC holding, and then this value area acting as support, and then up at the highs, value area high acting as resistance, value area high acting as resistance, value area high acting as resistance, value area high acting as resistance. So for the entire time, we've just been contained within value area with very, very little opportunity to trade outside of value, which is difficult as a trader because we kind of need extremes as traders to trade. And if we don't get extremes, we can't really trade because otherwise you're just kind of hitting and hoping for the best. However, we're near value area high. I would expect it to act as resistance. So bias for myself, also because of the day that we've put on legacy markets today, would probably be to look for a short position. But I don't even know where I target that. Do you take it all the way down to these lows? Do you just hang out around here? Do you use that order block as your high? I don't really know. So, honest answer is I don't really know on Bitcoin. It's just flat. And there's not really anything standing out at all. So, I don't know. I just don't know. What we can look at for, I guess, a little bit more, let's zoom out, because that's the 30-minute time frame. We're clearly consolidating. I don't know how much longer this is going to go on for. We're just quite clearly consolidating, right? Moving averages. 50 period moving average is a good barometer for the strength of a move. We've probably lost the 21, or actually this here probably would have been that 21, and I reckon we might still be riding that. We are just about. So this is on the 4-hour chart time frame. The 21 basically means like happy days, strong move, but you start to lose that. I would then look for the 50. And then it's just like a bit of a staircase effect. You'd probably get another bounce off of the 50. You look to ride that up a little bit higher. Then you come down to the 100, come down to the 200, and so on. Volume and delta on the consolidation. It's last time I checked, there wasn't really anything. I've closed EXO. Let me open EXO charts back up again. Just bear with. Delta. Delta's so flat, man. And open interest, really flat. Yeah, I'm just not seeing extremes anywhere. Epic beat, brav. Yeah, got the Halloween music on the go. Right, daily. It's just been like inside day with like, you take out little internal lows. Another inside day today. Okay, yeah, cool. We did take out previous day low, but weekly. This week's gonna. We're at the end of the month as well. Should we look at the monthly time frame? This is the last day of the month. Let's take ourselves over to the Coinbase chart, and we can have a look at our big bad boy targets. If we want to look at the big bad boy targets, which we have over here, I mean, we're going back to like old school analysis here, where we have a real good area of interest taking us from about that 36 to 37,200. So if this does continue, 36k to 36,200 is a big area. That's on the monthly. The weekly, roughly the same. And at the daily, you're then essentially just, this is where you have a gap in the chart on the daily time frame and then an order block above it. So that is 36.8 to 40k even. So this is about all I really have on here right now. We're clearly way above VWAP, like yearly VWAP. We know that was acting as support. We're outside of our first standard deviation. So then can we add on that next one? Was you not going to add on the next one? There we go. And then we're almost like reaching into this area here. So it's still kind of bullish. Still think that this gets a bit more continuation. Like I wouldn't really be looking to short this. I just think sideways and then a little bit more up is probably my bias for this. Or am I being completely insane? Because we've already had a big pump. No, I think sideways and then more up. I like sideways and then up. I think that makes sense. There's just a big zone here, which is a target. We've not even hit 38.2% retrace from our all-time highs to our FTX crash lows. So 382 is still above us. The 1.618 of this local move, okay, low to high to low, basically the range that we're in. Okay, so extend the range to the 1.618 is 36k. The 1-to-1 of our last, I guess, measured move is the one that's at 37,200, and then we're going all the way up to that 40 to 42. ETF decision hanging in the air is clouding judgment for this personally. Yeah, I mean the ETF's inevitable. We know it's going to happen. But to trade based off of that, yeah, you can't trade based off of like hoping that it gets approved or when it's going to get approved. We don't know when it's going to get approved. We know all about the deadlines for them, but then the last announcement happened when there was no deadline. So I don't know. How much are we up this month? Here's something interesting. Is this the most bullish candle we've had of the year so far? I think it probably is. 32% move. Previously, oh no, it's not. It's not the most bullish candle we've had. In fact, it's not even the second most bullish candle we've had. It's the third most bullish candle we've had. So, yeah, it's the third most bullish candle we've had of the year so far on a monthly time frame. October, November, December. So we're not closing the quarter. Yeah, our quarterly candle is still chilling. Here's like interesting, maybe. That, oops. That is our last year's Q2 open, which means it's also a monthly open. So it is the monthly level from the last bull market lows. So that's the lowest point. We're going to go to monthly levels. We hit that rather nice, didn't we? So there's a good reference for where we are now. 35060 is that monthly level. Went long on oil after the SFP into 12-hour supply order block. Waited for 10 minutes. Market structure shift. We will have a look. I am liking those targets for Ghazi and Elliot. I am liking those targets. The problem I have with those targets right now is I don't own very much Bitcoin. So I don't really own that much. I've kind of had to spend most of it this year. Because I've had to buy shit. I've had to buy like houses and shit. A car and stuff. I don't have much. I don't really want it to go to $1 million right now and leave me behind. I want more, which is why I'm trading these bad boys over here so that I can get some money in my bank account so I don't have to sell my freaking crypto, because I don't make any money otherwise. How you buy houses with BTC HMRC would kill me. I mean, yeah. I'm basically just having to sell crypto right now because it's risk more. Yeah, bet more. It sucks. Basically, the reason I've sold a lot this year is because I don't want to have to like 100% rely on my trading, so I have had to pull some out. I've like I never sell, never buy. I just trade. But this year I've had to sell. I went from like 270 grand in my Coinbase account to like 4 grand. Oh. I remember last year when you went live on Halloween, and I think you covered your face as an orange skeleton for the entire stream. Yeah, I think I had at that point, I had like a camera filter effect. I don't have that right now. The best I can do is the voice thing. This is the best I can do right now. Hello. So we lost the music, but oh no, I need to.
There we go. Can anybody understand what I'm saying? Humans. Bitcoin is about to dump to $0, and the DXY is going to pump to infinity and beyond. It is Halloween, and this is the end for you humans. I am going to kill all of you painfully in a fiery hell. We are going, yes, to $666. It's okay, Christopher. My voice is disguised. They will never know it is me. They will not suspect a thing. For I am evil, the bringer of doom to the market. The confluence at 666. The confluence at 666 is here because I said so. I wonder if you could find some confluence for this. It is. That's weird when I breathe, right? Can anyone actually understand what I'm saying? Or do I have to change it? What happens if I just go to like, this apparently is a cute pumpkin.
Hello. This isn't very Halloween, is it? Oh, fire dragon.
Hello, humans. I am the dragon. What's this? Crazy clown. Crazy clown. Crazy clown. Nah, I prefer the other one. Infected baby. What is that? Infected cave. Scary Teddy. I'm Scary Teddy. Is this creepy? Hello. Anyway, let's get back to the chart. It's like everything is patchy.
No sound of voice. There we go. Okay, we're back. We're back. Enough of the crazy voice. Bitcoin's still pushing here. Oh, this is so annoying. Why couldn't the market just stay open a little bit longer? Because I'd be almost hitting my take profit right now if it didn't auto close my positions. Damn it! That is so annoying. No, I would have. Oh, it dumped. That's exactly what I wanted to see happen. I wanted to see that dump, so that then I could have. Forget it. It's done now. I just didn't do very well on that last trade, and I hate ending the day where like not very good. Do you want to look at some like altcoins and stuff? How many ticks per row are you using on the TPO for BTC and ES? So I am using on the TPO on Bitcoin, I believe 200 at present. It will vary depending on your exchange, because some tick sizes are very different to others. For example, like, well, most of them now are going like 10 cents tick size, but some are different. So yeah, 200 Bitcoin. I find that gives a nice looking profile. Okay. It was a little bit too wide before. I was at 100 previously when we were down here. But yeah, 200. So that's essentially $20. $20 increments, okay? ES, I think I'm on 4. And NASDAQ, I'm on 10. So ES is 4 because you're 25 cent increments. And it doesn't really move that much. So this is how the TPO looks for me on here, on a 4 tick. And basically what I want, I'm not too fussed. Like 4 tick is pretty standard. Okay, that is like $1. Yeah, $1 per TPO. So $1 per TPO is kind of nice. Gives you the dollar value for your point of control. The NASDAQ upped it slightly. Once again, it is on 25 cents per tick, but you're like 15K rather than 4.2K. So on this, I'm using 10 tick. Okay, which is $2.50, $2.5. I know some people that use like 40 tick on NASDAQ, but that's like way too high for me. Because 40 tick's ridiculous, but somehow it works when you're trading like the 30-minute profile. But that's kind of ridiculous. But that's basically like half a handle on that. That's stupid, man. 10. I want my TPO to contain the range, but still to have enough data on it to be useful. Contain the range, but still have enough data on it to be useful. This is a cool little funky Halloween song. Who mentioned oil earlier? Who took the natural gas trade that I shared on oh my god. Hands up who didn't take the natural gas trade that I shared on both the Discord and on Twitter. Me. I didn't take the trade. In fact, I probably would have got stopped out even if I did take the trade, so I'm not going to just cry about it. Because I posted it like here and we had that initial pop. There's no way I would have held for all of this. This was yesterday. I would have closed that position here after taking some local highs. But if anyone took the long on natural gas, like, buy yourself a lifetime of crew membership. Treat yourself. You get 30% discount today. If anyone still wants to join the crew, this is the last day of the 30% discount, by the way. So take yourself over to well, it's in the description below. But take yourself over to toruscrypto.com or to whoppity doo there. Click on join the crew. And oh, that is bright. Sorry. Click on the crew membership. This isn't going to work because I'm like logged in as a admin. What's it? But click on that. Use the code Spooktastic, all in caps. Yeah. It's not working because I'm logged in. I'm already a member. I'm already a member of my own group. But yeah, use the code Spooktastic. The information for that is on the Discord. It's over here. Where are we? I can bring up the Discord. We can look at the announcements. I never do freaking announcements. I'm so bad at all of this kind of stuff. Discord. Where is it? This one here. This is Discord. Yes! Gotcha. This one. We have a Spooktastic special offer for you this week. 30% off all crew plans. Valid from today until the end of the month. Use promo code Spooktastic. There it is. Spooktastic. All in capital letters at checkout. It is valid for all plans. So that does mean that you can, if you wish to, sign up for a yearly membership. You can pay via card or via crypto on WOP. It is very nice. It does allow you to do that. And the 30% discount will be applied if you do choose the crypto payment as well. So yeah, make sure you take advantage of that because it won't be there tomorrow. Okay? It'll be gone. It'll be gone. And we don't do sales often. What else has happened in the trading chat today? This is what you get for joining the crew. If anyone, or even if anyone has been in the crew previously and isn't there anymore, I mean, you can see how much it's evolved, especially now. Look at this! Look at this! Who knew Luke was a weatherman? Should have added to my swing longs. Natural gas pumping, cake, making some great trades there. That's when I should have. That's when I should have quit for the day. Quit while I was ahead. I didn't. Good trades over here. This is the long I took earlier on Nasdaq. So this was after. So you put in the initial balance, you wait for the retest, and then you buy. You come back in, you test the imbalance, you have that retest, and this was basically the lowest point that it went for the rest of the day beyond that. So then we went and took out like previous day highs and everything. And look at the entry that I had here on the ES, and I didn't hold it. closed it, and I took like 40 more trades when I could have just had one trade and made 10 times the money. Because I'm an idiot. I really I have such a tendency to overtrade sometimes. I'm still I'm working on that. I just need to stick to my plan. Stick to your plan. There goes Bitcoin again, taking out this high. This is looking now a little bit better for that short, right? Because you've just taken out that the high from that OB. And now you're getting a decent rejection. Oh, it's raining outside. But honestly, when your Monday high is like so close, you may as well just go for that. There's your Monday high. That's monthly high. Monday high. Yeah, I guess we took out Monday low, so you would be aiming for Monday high. This is just a little internal type of little thingy. Anchored view app, weekly anchored view app. Let's look at that. Would that be a good target if you're short? Yeah. This. All this little pumping like a pumpkin. Soul is pumpkin. Let's have a look at Soul, because it is pumpkining so far today. Solana. I was very bullish on altcoins last week. If anyone paid attention to me. So if you bought altcoins last week, you're a very happy person right now. I mean, that was the one, wasn't it, down here? I think. Yeah. Solana. You got to be a bit careful here. If you're long Sol, you get into like sketchy areas here. Do I still have an RSI? Bearish divergences on the RSI. Because you look at that impulse 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 breakdown. Opportunity for short positions. $39. You got major highs up there. And then you look a little bit left, you got some imbalances, takes you up to 40. So if you're long Sol, you'd probably want to be getting out around that 38 to 40. Yeah, okay, you might miss some. It might keep on going to the moon. It might keep going forever and ever 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 ever and ever. But as a trader, you probably would want to get out around that 38 to 40 dollar area. Well, then we would take back into something else. Like, how's Doge? If we're going into a bull market, just buy Doge. Hey, look at that! I didn't know it did that. Did you see that? Hey, that was cool. Does it work on all the charts? Let's bring back Doge. Where's he gone? Where's the doggy Doji going, Doge Queen? Yeah. You saw, who saw the dog? Who saw the Doge? It was right there. He was right there. I did not see a ghost. I saw the Doge of bull market past. Come back, man. Where's he gone? He's behind me. Is he? Hold on. Where? I'll get the real Doge. Is the real Doge. Hey, puppy Luna. Wait, let's go. I need to do the voice effect. Hold on. It's just. I'll just do the voice effect myself. Hey, puppy. Where's the support and resistance? Puppy. 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 Luna's a little bit heavier. You chillu. There we go. There's the real Doge. The real doggy coin. Wolf and Bear. Poppy is a toy poodle and Luna is a miniature dachshund, sausage dog. Dog's probably better trader than most of these other YouTubers. I mean, yeah, because at least they're not, I mean, doing nothing is probably better than most people, right? The fact that they sit and don't trade automatically makes them better than most traders. TR7359 bot. Why should I respond to a bot? But I am from London, UK. Please do not, if you are a bot, please do not start searching my IP address. If you do, I will cry. I will not be happy. Please do not be a bot. Please do not send your bot friends to kill me. There is really some bumpy action going on over here. Does anyone remember this ZRX trade idea? I remember it. Once again, I didn't trade it. You got charm. What's charm? Is charm like charm? Do I have charm? Am I a charming young man? Or do you mean like charm as in like shame? Or like charm as in sham? Or I don't know. Jeez. What am I talking about? I should do more of these evening streams because despite the fact that I'm wrecked after a day of trading, I can actually relax a lot better because I'm not trading. I'm just talking about trading. I find it really difficult to talk about trading and to trade at the same time. That's tough. Does anyone have like tell me, everybody, what is your like holy shit? That's one of my bags. What price did I buy this? And where did I buy it? Mexi. Wow. I bought this, whatever Zeph is, at positions. Zeph. Average buy price $2.75. That's not a bad entry. I must have bought this during... When did I buy it? It doesn't tell me when I bought it. It was a while back. That's nice. That's nice. So $2.75. I mean, how... Does it tell me how much I'm up? 58.6. Sweet. Don't get how it figures that out, because I'm clearly up more than 58.6%, right? Even if it's a spot trade. Estimated P&L. I don't know. Rio is doing well. I'm up 86% on Rio. Oh yeah. What am I down on? I'm down on Libra. I don't have Libra on my list. No wonder, because I haven't been paying attention to it. I'm down on Unibot. Shit. No wonder I'm down on Unibot. I'm 50% down on Unibot. I bought it like $80. Oh man. Most of this stuff is just like buy and hold positions. Hey, you win some, you lose some. Some go to zero. Probably have sold my big time. Should probably have sold my looks. I did a tweet the other day, and this is still clearly very relevant to me, because I believe that... Where's my tweet? Let's bring up my tweet. Here we go. Here's my tweet. Thought of the day. Are most hodlers in crypto just failed traders? Most bags people hold are failed trades which didn't have a plan or couldn't handle taking a loss. So what should have been a short-term investment is forced to be a long-term investment. That's me on Unibot. Because I didn't pay attention to it. But I always say this. With altcoins, it's all or nothing. And that's how I do altcoins. I do not care where price goes. I will buy stuff I like, and I will either ride it all the way to zero, or I will hold it and make a load of money in the bull market. I don't really trade them unless we're like in the height of bull land, when all the bulls are running. I don't tend to trade the altcoins. I just like buy it, forget about it, and then look at it. I'm like, yay, or man. So yeah, I'm one of those. This music is cool. I like this music. What do you think about STG? Is that Stargate? Finance, yeah. So, sorry, too loud. Bring it back down again. There we go. Right, Stargate. Fundamentally, right, this is good, yeah? STG, Stargate Finance. Basically, what I look for and what I care more about than price often. This is what I do with altcoins. I'm like proper degen when it comes to altcoins, but I just don't care. When it comes to altcoins, I just go on Twitter, I search it, and I just look at ideas, and I just basically steal other people's ideas. And if I see lots of ideas and I see people really, really bullish on it, but price isn't following, what I want to see is people bullish on it, but price not following. So I don't steal people's ideas. I'm looking for like wildly like bullish narratives going on. People that have a big following, like not that guy. Sorry, oh no, I'm not following that guy. Not that guy. But people who are hyping it, but price isn't following. Because it's the only way that I find out about alts. Otherwise, I wouldn't find out about alts. So you got to find out about them somewhere. So this doesn't really seem to have any hype. So that's a problem for me. I'm not really seeing what I would want to see from an altcoin hypenomics. I'm not really seeing any hypenomics from Stargate. But that was only a very, very brief look. What I like from the chart is, okay, what I don't like, sweep high is rejection. What I do like is if you then to go onto the lower time frames, you probably have some semblance of acceptance above there, and then you're coming back in to basically fill that gap. And you're not going for a deep retrace. On this, okay, you've got another gap down here. You basically got this order block. Bing. And then what you have just below that order block is a gap. And then you got this little gap here. So you go onto this. Ah, shit. Four-hour time frame also looks good. Not much liquidity there, is there? This is probably also the POC of this. Close, right? Just because you hang out there for ages. What else is there? Not much. Not much. Very little liquidity on this. You have dipped into what could be considered support. I just don't think it's enough to say that's no, okay. Okay. So, similarities on this. Big old downtrend. You start to go sideways for a little bit. That's your initial break. And then what this is essentially doing is the same as it did back here. This. But you were kind of helped out in January by the fact that everything was pumping. How do you draw your trend line? That one? Yeah, you... okay. Man, I haven't used one of these for a while. I mean, yeah. You could attempt a long. On something like this, with relatively little risk involved. Yeah. Anything else? Everyone's gone quiet. Again. Bitcoin could be like... yeah, Bitcoin could be a half decent little short here. Listening hard is all. Thank you very much. Watching and learning. Yay. What was my P&L for the day? I can't remember. 1583. Oof. Don't like days like that. Because it means if I have a losing day tomorrow, like a really bad day, then I've undone all the work I did today plus more. Like if I have a winning day, I kind of want them to be above like 2 grand. Because I have a loss limit when I go over that. So then if I go on tilt tomorrow and trade like trash, I'll be like down 500 on the week. Blah, 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 blah. Shiva, any alts you're looking at for holds, Luke? Yeah, I mean, they're the ones that I was just covering like 5-10 minutes ago. I don't really have much right now. I need some. I really do need some because yeah, it is that kind of market. I mean, for me, this Zeph I bought because I saw it on Twitter and I liked it. It looked good. I can't remember what it is anymore. Oh my god. It's like, why anyone would take financial advice anyway? Because I just forget everything I do. I don't remember what this is, but I bought it and it's up. So this Zeph thing I bought because I clearly liked it. Rio I bought because I clearly quite liked it. This is a real world asset type of thing. There's something legit with this. This is like Casper. I mean, I bought Casper. Casper. I bought this like all the way back here simply for the fact that I just saw it on Twitter and saw people hyping it up. And then I made like 25x on it. And I wouldn't have made 25x on it if I hadn't forgotten about it. So this is why, like, being really forgetful about what you're buying and not caring can be like the best thing in the world. Like, just buy the stuff that's getting hyped by like proper people, forget about it, and then one day you'll wake up and the entire world's talking about it. And you're like, oh, cool. I made 25x on that. Great. And then that pays for 24 that go to 0. Yeah. So I can have 24 shots at going, whatever I buy now going to 0. And I won't have lost any money. I'll have just lost the profit I made from this, which was a impulse decision in the first place. So don't worry about stuff going to 0, because if you hit a runner, they're going to make you loads. And if you're in a bull market, you're not gonna have stuff that goes to 0. You just got to be sensible in a way about not buying stuff that is clearly just a scam and trash. Like, I've never done that. Like Unibot, all right? Yeah, they had an exploit or something, right? And this is why it's dumped today. They had some kind of exploit or something weird happened with it, I think. But I don't care. I don't think this is going to 0. I think despite the fact that I got into this at, what was I saying? Like $60, $80. I'll probably have an opportunity to sell it at 300 at some point. Yeah. Like RSR last cycle. There are some things that did really well for me in the last cycle. I haven't found them yet for this cycle. Casper's the one that's really standing out. This Zeph I'm holding. Who knows where this is going to go? All right. Like, within like 2 months, we could be looking at this and it's like, I don't know what it is, but honestly, we could be looking at this and it's done this. And I'm like, oh yeah, remember when we were talking about Zeph at like $5 and now it's at like $42? You just don't know. Rio's another one, right? I like stuff that just looks like this. Okay, it's just holding within a range. Brand new assets, big time, right? I like stuff like this. Yeah, fine, it might do this, right? But I'm not too bothered because I know there's hype around it, and I know that at some point within the next year, it's going to do that. It's like, it's night and day, isn't it? In comparison to how I trade, my altcoin strategy is just the complete opposite. Like, I bought this Lux. I don't know where it's going. I can't do technicals on this. I just bought some because it was flat. It was flat, and I've heard people talk about it. It had a nice spring. In fact, this looks really, really good right now, this chart. Technically, this looks really good. Okay? This looks like exactly the kind of thing I want to see from an altcoin. Okay, you sweep the lows. Like Wyckoff. Simple Wyckoff stuff. Spring, you break. Okay? Clearly changing that downtrend. Alright? It's not, but this is an internal high, took out lows. You do that. At this point, you've broken a downtrend. High took the lows. Break it. Okay, yes, only by WooX. But you're now retracing back into what you would consider a support. This is very similar to that Stargate. Yeah? You're now coming back into support. I really, really like the look of this. If I'm just going to like go aping into something, I think Lux is one that looks good, looks great, looks solid. You just see what happens with it, right? Okay, because your invalidation is what? 0. Literally 0. Okay, validation on an altcoin that looks like this is 0. I don't care if it goes and sweeps the lows again, as long as I have enough powder dry for something else. Because I'm not in the mood to be checking on this all the time. But if I like it, I'll just whatever. Okay, yeah, maybe. I don't know. Nah, look, you're not going to take a 42% loss. That's your invalidation. You're not going to take a 42% loss. Be realistic. If you're buying stuff like this, just because of the nature of where we are, like you're 42% off of its all-time low, you're not going to place a stop down there, are you? Like, seriously? Because by that stage, let's say you've bought $1,000. By the time it's down here, it's like worth 600. You may as well just hold it and lose the other 600. What am I saying to people? But then there's the opportunity, right? That like just to get there is doubling your money. Lose everything. Instructions clear. It's all or nothing. And I am so different with altcoins when it comes to trading. So different. So don't take this as like, I will make decisions based on how I see the market at that time. If I think that a run is done, it's like that fit fee thing. Like, I traded this last week, but again, I don't know what it was, and it was up. And I'm like, well, I don't really want to be holding something that's kind of... I'll just make that decision. Like if I buy looks and it ends up making like 100%, like Fitfi did, I'll just sell it. And then I can use that money for something else. So in the same point that I don't know. Like I just make, I'm saying this stuff, but I'll make decisions based on like some kind of sound reasoning as well. Like this Fitfi thing looks like it's like that step app. I don't want to be holding something that's just clearly doesn't really have a narrative behind it. The ones that I'm okay to hold are protocols, stuff that does interoperability, AI and gaming. So that's why I like big time, because I know that a gaming token at some point is going to get a load of hype. It's going to be like Axie Infinity's trash, but made loads of money. That Stargate, is that a game? I don't even know. There is a game called something like that. Olas might be a good AI play. Hype on Twitter, probably a Ponzi. Great. I mean, that's what we want. Olas, Autonolas. I don't do anything that's Uniswap. I don't understand Uniswap. I don't understand the charts. So I need something that's like, nah, I can't do that. I can't do that because I know I'll forget about it, and I know even if it does go up, I won't. I won't remember. I could be holding this bag all the way up to here, and the chances of me actually selling it are like slim to none because I just don't do DeFi. I can't do it. Like I load up my MetaMask and stuff doesn't work, and if this book goes on exchange and I can like see it and I can see my P&L, fine. Yeah, I don't do Uniswap. Well, Hunter, definitely not financial or trading advice. Consult a professional first. Yes, please do. I am I would consider myself a professional trader because that is how I make my money. But I am certainly not qualified to tell you anything. I have no credentials other than the fact that I win more trades than I lose. Star Atlas, that's the one. Star Atlas is a game. Stargate is a cross-chain DEX made by Layer Zero. This is another thing. What's this thing? OXO. I've seen this hyped up. Oh, it's BitGet. But yeah, this has been hyped up like crazy. But I think it's probably too late. Layer Zero was one that... What is Layer... Zero? What's Layer Zero? Is it this thing? Is it Pancake Swap? What the I don't know what it is. What's all this? Layer Zero doesn't have a token yet. Ah, okay, cool. Cool. Oh, man. Is there some random, like... I have a... Oh, there's a good theory I have as well. Telegram. Let me open up Telegram. Oh my god, I've got to do a WooX tutorial video this week. They're reminding me. It's not working. I've set up some alerts for stuff on some of the like major exchanges that's like up or down. Tell Woo to allow hedge mode. It's coming. It is coming by the end of the year, this quarter. I have it on good authority that it is coming by the end of the quarter. Oh, look at that. So Unibot dumps, banana gun pumps. I got some of this banana gun somewhere. Mexi, probably. Have I got it on Mexi? If not, I need to know where I've got it. Base ID, please. Do you want to see an example of a bag that I'm holding that's gone to zero? I don't know what it is. Yeah, I'm holding Banana and I'm holding Unibot. It's the same as I'm holding blockchain bets and I'm holding what's the other one? Unibet or whatever it is. Do you want to see something? Okay, this is what I bought that's gone to zero. Souls. Don't know what it is. The unfettered souls. USDT. Yep. I didn't buy it back here though. But yeah, that's a great investment right there. Go me. Hooray. Actually, I mean, I might get away with this. Because where's this volume coming from? Might get away with this. Where did I buy it? What was the price that I bought this? This is a terrible, 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 terrible trade investment. One of the worst. 0.0096 is my average entry on this piece of absolute 0.0096. I bought this and it must have been back here. And if you take off log, yeah. That's like the only one that's down bad. What is this? What is souls? The unfettered souls. That even why? What was I thinking? The unfettered ecosystem. Well, this is it. Soulsverse explained. Souls. I mean, actually, it doesn't look like a complete, like, no chance of ever recovering, does it? It looks like one of those that when bull run starts, I might just get away with this. I can see why maybe I don't know. Turkish. I like Turkish names, right? There you go. Well, I bought the hype. It's only got a pump 575% to get back to my entry. Hooray. Here's a better looking one. B-Bank. I like this one. This one's looking good. Just again, the structure of it. And I bought this like down here. B-Bank I'm fine on. Block Bank. Market's opening back up in 20 minutes. 20 minutes until we can trade this again. I want to short it, but I'm gonna go to bed. This world's had a decent recovery, hasn't it? What about BTC? Yeah, I mean, there's a short setup here, but I don't really think it's going to do much. Probably like down here somewhere. Bitcoin's going here overnight. That's what I probably think is going to happen. But no, I haven't traded this. It's just simply for the fact that you've taken out the highs of the day. Loss of momentum here. And I think a return back to value is the day. Yeah, like previous day point of control, previous day VWAP. We've had a balanced day. You come up and take out the highs only at the end of the day. And now we're back inside value. No, we're not back inside value, but we're back inside the initial balance. So yeah, I think a move back down here, short, makes more sense to me. Just looking to continue this range. Yeah. But it's very difficult to get a target for this. And yes, you've got Monday highs if this does continue. But it doesn't look particularly strong, does it? The alternative here is it holds like 34,500 and can just hold above that. If it's above 34,500 by like midnight, by about here, then sure, I think Asia session can probably go for, maybe not Asia session. I think tomorrow we can probably go for these Monday highs. But yeah, it doesn't really look like there's much going on here. And I think, yeah, back down to feed Mr. Pumpkin. Probably what you would go for. Once Mr. Pumpkin's been fed, then yeah, maybe we go for Monday highs. Feed the pumpkin. Go for the highs. Maybe we just buy Ator in dips and ride to Valhalla. Ator. What's Ator? Oh. Yeah, maybe not. Maybe not. Problem with that, right? Okay, let's say like Casper, best performing asset of the year. 25x. Max you're going to get from this then, if it's already up at 10x, is a 2.5. So you're going from here and you got 10x to get to 25x. And that will then become like the best performing asset of the year. It's up there somewhere, right? There's something up here, yeah. Up here, $3. I want to go for like the big R. Some person mentioned loons. Oh my god. Should I? I mean, actually, whoever mentioned Lunar Classic, that touch of the 50 period moving average, when it quite clearly has something there, could be onto something, right? Is that ever gonna come back? Like, remember, I'm the guy that shorted Luna to 0 from all-time high, from $118.50. I am that guy that shorted that. Where is it? Is there still a chart that will give me that? There's not, is there? But yeah. Luna 118.5. Is it still on my Discord? Luna short. I want to find the screenshot of this. From I can't find it. Check RVST. They are decks, nice strong chat. I'm gonna wrap this up soon. I'm yawning, I'm tired. I'll trade again tomorrow. Yeah, cool. Cool. I just can't really like that. I'm moving averages, like after something rips, buying the dip as you come into major moving averages is a pretty solid strategy. Especially if you've got little order blocks here. Actually, this is like okay. This is okay. You look a bit closer into this stuff. So there's a nice rip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah? 5 wave. what you do, you come down and take out the 4. Oh, you don't. Ignore me. You don't come down and take out the 4. But 200 period moving average. Full retrace of the impulse. Next. Get a rip. There's a rip. Taking out the high. What do you have down here? Full retrace. Ugh. You get the idea. Oh my god, draw this properly. Stupid idiot. You retrace that fully. Little order blocks, moving averages. I mean, there might be something in that. So let's say if you were to come down here. Let's say if price did this. Maybe you can get that again if that moving average is still doing what it did back here. Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe not, maybe not. Ocean. That's an AI one, right? I know Ocean from the last cycle. We gotta go weekly time frame. Oh, bias. Yeah. Reaccumulation. I think there's still plenty of rips to go in this. Whilst Bitcoin's consolidating, I think there's plenty more to come from the alts. So it's like yeah, we're looking at like a mini alt season. Where's BTC dominance? Cool. I do think dominance ends up going higher eventually, but just a small retrace here could see enough for some alts to do really good things. I mean, I'm not really bullish on Ethereum. That's one that like low caps. A low cap alt season. Not really looking at the mid to large caps. I'm longing from bottom till 0.7 Luna C. Chart's hard to find. Yeah, I mean, there's definitely like it's on my Twitter. It's on the Discord. It's on all of that kind of stuff, but I just can't find it right now. Cool. I am gonna call it there. I am done. Ah, no, we feeding the pumpkin. Pumpkin has been fed. Back inside value area. Let's get it in his mouth. But we've on that note, pumpkin has been fed. Halloween is coming to a close. The pumpkin's angry face. He becomes happy. And with the happiness of the pumpkin from being fed, he will bring us a new month of prosperity and up only low cap altcoins and profitable NASDAQ and S&P 500 trades, whilst Bitcoin continues to do nothing. So, give praise to the pumpkin. He has a full belly. And I will see you guys in the next live stream, which may or may not be tomorrow. May not be tomorrow. Is it scheduled for tomorrow? When is my next live stream? When do I have another live stream? I do apparently have a live stream. Yeah, tomorrow, FOMC. So I will be back tomorrow if I haven't liquidated all my accounts for FOMC. So I will see you then when we'll do some maybe slightly more serious trading. But this has been good. Have a great night, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Enjoy the rest of your day. And